Hey, Comic Brook. Hey, Jordan. Sorry. Sorry for leaning into the camera so close there. Anyway, did I wait until 8 o'clock on purpose? Sort of yes, sort of no. Why can you be early for this stream on Wednesday? So, Wednesday I slept in. So, like, yesterday I slept in nice and late. Because I needed it. Lean harder. Thursdays I need to get up in time to get to the grocery store. I get up early enough so that I can get to the grocery store before the hot food counter closes. Except, for the past 3 weeks, hey Vanna, for the past 3 weeks in a row, the hot food counter has been closed. It seems they're having some sort of weird technical issue with it, like some sort of weird problem with it. Or I don't know if maybe they just started closing it early or what. There's a sign that says, like, closed due to technical reasons. Sleep is acceptable. Damn right sleep is acceptable. You know what? Because I work hard for my money. So hard for my money. Fell asleep during trivia night. Aw. Sorry, Jordan, you didn't really miss much. Oh, 1 second. You better treat me right. Hey, Buttercup. I think I've mentioned, but I've been watching a lot of, like, people reacting to songs that I happen to know. It's fun watching people discover music that that I already enjoy. So I've been watching people, like, react. I've been watching this video of, like, people reacting to songs that they've never heard. And, can I hit the nay-nay? No, I can't. I have no idea how the nay-nay goes. I'm sorry, I honestly don't know the dance. Yeah, so this couple reacted to Tom Jones. First they listened to him do, I'll Never Fall in Love Again. It was like this so slow, sad song, and he's got that beautiful voice. Big, soulful voice, and it's very slow and sad. And, can I hit the Quan? I don't know what the Quan is either. Hey, Scapegoat. So then they listened to him do a song called You Better Treat Her Right. And that is a very different song. That one's very high energy. And yeah, he lets out some yells here and there. And you get some of the hip movement going on. And the people I was watching, it was a guy and a girl, like married couple. And that lady was ready to risk it all watching that video. Watching that song. Tom Jones could get it. Hey, Uncle Buck. Like 100% Tom Jones could get it. Hey, Habibi. Do I like your pick? Meh. I don't know who Travanda is, so it means nothing to me. So I'm looking forward to finishing the main story of Stray Gods today. Gonna finish the main story. And then I'll move on to the DLC. The Orpheus DLC. Orpheus. I did always like the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. Nick Cave did a song based on that myth. Ends with Eurydice calling Orpheus an idiot. Try to remember, just looking at the lyrics real quick. Yeah, that's right. That's right, it was, Eurydice appeared brindled in blood, and she said to Orpheus, "If you play that fucking thing down here, I'll stick it up your orifice." What is Eurydice? Orpheus's wife. I always read it as Eurydice in my head, till like 3 years ago. I mean, Greek is weird. I mean, like, Greek is old. Like, people, how do you pronounce Greek shit? If you've never read, like, if you've never heard words said out loud, then you just have to guess what their pronunciation is. What is Eurydice? Well, you know, like those, sex dice. You roll them and it's like a body part, and then like one die has a body part, one die has an action to do to that body part. It's like that, but lesbian. That would be my assumption about what Eurydice are. Euclid. I just got randomly curious if Eurydice were a real thing, but but it's not. There's no, like, I mean, it sounds like something that would be like some manga. Sigma, Ligma, nuts. Ligma perfect fairy ring. Anyway, before we get into this week, before we get back into the game, I was so fucking tempted to look up a walkthrough to make sure that I get through the, like, I'm gonna be honest, I was incredibly tempted to look up a walkthrough for how to get through the trial. Because I really don't want to die, and I really don't want Freddy to die. I want Grace and Freddy to get a happy ending. So, if I fail, we may have to play through this game again. We decided to spell things like Philadelphia, as not Philadelphia, and things of this nature. Because language is weird. Alright, we have talked to everybody. Anything left to read in the journal? So, just to get caught up. Freddy, our best friend. She died, and we gave up our muse powers to bring her back to life. And then we each confessed our love for the other. But it's a bad time because we're about to be put on trial and possibly murdered. So, not great timing. Calliope. She was murdered by Athena. Apollo, no fucking help. Athena killed Calliope. Next planning on killing Grace and Freddy. Playing games before walkthroughs existed. It was a wild time. I know. Like having to actually try to figure shit out. Like when you had to physically buy a book to help you. Yeah. I did buy... There were some games that I did get the guides to. Earthbound obviously came with the guide. That was actually pretty fun. Earthbound included a hint man. Like you could go visit this guy to buy a hint throughout the game. But in North America, the game actually shipped with the guide, the player's guide, which left the hint man completely superfluous. Yeah, I had the guide for Earthbound, obviously. Had one for Chrono Trigger. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Which I believe I might have gotten because I subscribed to Nintendo Power. I had a Nintendo Power subscription back in the day. And I believe the Ocarina of Time player's guide was sort of sent as a sort of a bonus for that. I guess I like reading the manual inside the game case on the way home. Yeah. What did that nowadays? Yeah, they did get rid of the like that little instruction guide telling you how to play the game. These days, I mean, obviously, like most games, like a lot of games these days will have tutorials instead, walk you through how to play the game, but it's kind of not the same. They lost their beauty charm. Indeed. Anyway. The trial. Go to the auditorium. Yeah, just a community building. That's funny. Oh, is this going to be where the game started, actually? Yeah, this is where the game started. Nice. It's cool. Back to where it all began.
So this is it. You're back where you started, with nothing to show for it. Tomorrow we head to the trial. And who knows what'll happen. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Come on, Grace. Or Freddy. Come on, Freddy.
All my life I have been carried through. At the mercy of tides I lay unproved. But now I stand oar in hand, hoping my choices won't sink me. What can I do? If I'm a boat lost at sea, can I build sails, find a breeze on my own?
Aw, Freddy. I was hoping Freddy would come join us there, but no.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
Cookies?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Please offer. Please say, feel free to take a cookie before we go. Please offer me a cookie before the trial. Do you love the the rewind feature for retro games on Switch? The Phantom Rage I should have had.
Care to explain how this is supposed to work? I don't exactly have an itinerary.
How this works is, you follow us.
Okay. Man, it would have been so, like... Look, it would have been just one last reference to cookies would have been great. Yeah, if Grace was like, can I take a cookie for the road? Or if Athena was like, feel free to take a cookie for the road, you just like, one last time mention the cookies, you know? Would have been great.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Fancy.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we?
Tense.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
So I think she knows that we know. Pokemon is hell without guides.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Anything, huh?
Still read out a list of type of weaknesses and strengths because who could memorize that? Autism. There is something interesting, like the the idols are a fairly diverse group of people. Yeah, out of all the idols that we've met, the only other, like, Apollo, Athena, and Persephone are all, well, actually, she doesn't look necessarily white. She looks sort of mixed, but like, a lot of the, a lot of the idols are, they're a very diverse group of people. So it is somewhat interesting. Hey, congratulations, Jordan. What'd you get? Yeah, it is rather interesting that the white blonde person is the one talking about how she will be the one who saves everyone. She's the savior. And it's entirely up to her, entirely reliant on her, to make the decisions for the rest of this diverse group of people. I don't know if that was intentional. Looks like red wine. Cool, cool. Like, I obviously, I have no idea if it was intentional that, have this diverse group of characters with the whitest lady being talking about saving everyone, being the white savior. But just the way she was talking about it, and just the fact that she is blonde, so blonde, easily the whitest. She and Apollo are the whitest of the idols that we see. Jelly clear polish. Cool, cool. So yeah, it's just interesting to me that, the whitest idol we see is the one who has, who is declaring that she will save everyone else. Aw, she smiled at us.
And who might you be, my dear?
I like that she smiled at us. There's, the tension with us bringing her back to life and her being in love with it, and, all the tension just like, hey, I've still got your back.
That's Freddie, the woman I love. And she's also the new muse.
That's impossible. Do you think us fools? Grace is standing right here, alive and well.
Yeah, you see, Grace gave up her Eidolon to bring me back from Hades. Seems that's a thing you can do. Don't suppose that changes your plans for the trial at all, does it?
The Eidolon was not Grace's to pass on, so I'm afraid you'll have to share her fate, Freddie.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy.
Ooh.
The idols
Rex.
cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Thank you, Apollo. She looks like she didn't rub the concealer off her lips when doing makeup. Who doesn't, Vanna? I don't know anything about makeup, so I'm not sure who you're referring to here, Vanna. Do you mean Athena?
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, she could. Just like she gave up her Eidolon to me.
Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
Pale lips,
You're the
yep.
one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me.
Yeah!
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be.
Big swelling music.
You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
I like Asterion being like,
It's not just you. Time to put you in check. There are other idols too. You irritating speck.
Aren't you aware?
Sorry, little bear. It's time. These people time to wring your neck.
If only you knew that you can't force the future. Only if only you knew it's not just another thing you can subdue.
Only
What the
if
fuck?
only I lived in a quaint little pond like you. Only if I could just lie there and any time I moved, I'd tremble a reed or two.
fair. She's got a lot of.
Yes, there's a lot at stake.
She's at least 40. I would think at least 40.
Remember when the idols came to this new world, it was the right call for you to make. The right chance to take.
None of you see.
Ooh,
So it's
Fancy.
down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain.
I like the summoning of the spear and shielding.
You see it all. You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
Okay, she's Athena's pretty badass.
your blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right.
Nice callback.
Feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked.
I like the when she mentions cause and effect, and it goes back to the lighthouse where we had that song with Apollo about cause and effect. That's a nice touch. That's a really cool touch.
Cause and effect.
The Furies are pretty cool looking. Aww. Ready to die together.
Okay, dying again. If it's with you, you're the only place to be.
I think it would be really good if Medusa took a stand against Athena.
I wasn't a monster to you, and now I'm not a monster to you.
Aww.
Grace, I love you. Well, not in that way. I just meant to say you're great, Grace.
Styrian, you dork.
Well, I'm not with you. I'm just you know what I mean.
Styrian, you adorable dork. He's such a dork. Asterian's so great.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face.
Poor Athena.
My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough.
Pretty epic song.
It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
Hey, Lima. I'm not going to do this, but it's hilarious that this is one of the options. Punch her, she deserves it. Anyway, hello, Lizette. Like, that's, like, what the fuck? That's so out. That is so, as the kids say, out of pocket. Favorite My Little Pony character? Fluttershy. Anyway. I mean...
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to be.
Team Fluttershy. Yep. She's gonna end this. Yeah, but she's seen the error of her ways.
I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
I love Out of Pocket. It sounds gay. Anyway, the High Road achievement. Forgive, but don't forget. The High Road achievement. So what does Out of Pocket mean anyway? Because I wasn't using it as an out-of-line thing. I was just using it as like a what the fuck type of thing. Like, I don't know if I actually did use that phrase right. Paying with cash. Well, I mean, there's that, but the slang is acting unnaturally or in a wild, inappropriate way. So I think that, so yeah, wild. So yeah, punching her would be wild and inappropriate. So yes, I think I did use it generally right, but anyway, we survived the trial and got Athena to see the error of her ways. And obviously I was going to forgive her. It's what was needed. Now can Grace and Freddy have their happy ending? Smooch. Smooch. Can we have cookies?
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
Ooh. Queen Persephone, hell yeah.
So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
I am, though I'll admit, the victory seems rather hollow. The idols could still be dying. If that's so, then I'll simply be presiding over our final days.
Yeah.
Is there some way to fix it? Athena obviously didn't know everything, no matter how wise she was.
I don't know. Where would we even begin?
Such an effort could prove futile. We might have to accept the possibility that the idols can't be saved.
Perhaps what the idols need most is change.
Pan agrees.
I don't know if I have any say in this, but have you considered rejoining the real world? Stop hiding in the shadows, get rid of the chorus and all its rules, and just help each other instead.
Eh. There's a lot of risks with that.
with Freddy. How much has hiding really helped you?
We did flee a war, Grace.
Fair.
Hiding seemed the only thing to do after the last time mortals discovered us.
That is
Maybe
fair.
I was the only one listening to Grace's song. Surviving is what's been killing you. We need to do something new.
Yep. Will you marry
She's
me?
right.
Nope.
By golly, are we truly considering something so radical? Have we collectively lost our minds?
Can hope so.
Is that a yes?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a little madness. It is yes. Yes, indeed.
I didn't really want this chair anyhow. I agree. Let's do it.
Just like that? You're sure about this? I was expecting more argument.
It is rather our calling card, is it not?
Yeah, I was not expecting you to just run with it like that.
We've all been thinking about it for years. It's what Calliope fought for, in fact.
Oh.
I wish she could have been here to see this day.
In a way, she is.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
I'd expect not.
As much as anyone can.
And Medusa? She's off the leash, as it were?
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
Aw. Nice for her.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
Quite so.
It's not enough she wants the Cove plushie. What even happened to Athena? That's what we're about to ask about.
What about Athena? There's no way she'll be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
Then you improved meek, Athena?
The fight's
For now.
just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I mean, do I have the right to say, hey, I have some ideas? I'm not even one of them anymore. I'm a boring old mortal again.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
You'll need to give any idols who don't agree time to hide, right? That means you can prepare a campaign.
Something online, maybe.
The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Not wrong.
Sounds like a good idea. We'll need your help with that, Grace.
I didn't say I was going anywhere, right?
Well, we have a lot of anxious idols to inform, shall we?
If it's okay, could we catch up with you? I'd just like to talk to Grace for a minute.
Is this where we got our smooch?
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
Can we help ourselves to cookies? That's all I want to know.
Well, that was pretty wild, huh?
That's all I want to know. Can we help ourselves to a cookie? Honestly, every fucking time we've been in Athena's office, the only thing I could focus on was the goddamn cookies on the desk.
You did it. You got through your trial unscathed.
We did it. We got through the trial together, side by side.
I didn't have a choice, Grace.
Sure you did. Athena didn't know you were the muse. You could have stayed away.
And let you go through that alone? Not a chance.
I would have been lost without you.
Smooch. Smooch.
I know things were pretty intense, before the trial. I still don't know how I feel about it, about everything.
Smooch.
And I understand if you wanted to get as far away from me and the idols as you could. Especially now that things are about to get weird.
Smooch!
You need me. The idols need me.
But we'll get by. Probably. What I'm saying is, you don't need to feel obligated.
I like being needed.
Oh, thank God. I was so sure that you were going to leave. I mean, you're free to go now, right?
And miss being high priestess to the goddess of late night lattes? Absolutely not.
I still need some time to figure us out.
Smooch.
Yeah, take all the time you need. We have that now.
Cookies and smooches.
Okay then. Ready to go out there and face the music?
Always.
Aw, they haven't smooched yet. Anyway, 2 months later, this is an epilogue. The Muses Encore, finished Act 3. So I think this is just an epilogue.
Of course you're all here. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
They just showed up. I didn't think you'd mind too much.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
Aw.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
A lot's been going on here, too. You want to hear the goss?
Aw, the fridge has all sorts of photos. That's cute. Grace and Venus. Looks like Hermes and maybe Freddy, I think. Maybe.
I heard Eros and Venus left the city together. Was that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Let's be
good for them.
realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
I think you're underestimating Venus. I saw one of her speeches online, and it was incredible.
Aphrodite always did love being adored by the masses.
Well,
Why
at any
wouldn't she
rate,
be?
Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Go Eros.
Go Eros, nice. Hecate and Asteria. Gotta ask about Hecate.
Hecate and Asterion. Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
Oh, you should see them, Grace. They are so cute. Asterion dotes on Kate day and night. He even wrote his own song to serenade her.
Is
Did
it
you just
terrible?
call her Kate?
Oh, am I doing it now? I am, aren't I? I've been around them a lot.
You are turning into quite the fixture there, Freddy. Hecate talks about you as if you're her apprentice.
Please, I wouldn't go that far. Truly say that?
Not in so many words, but she did mention it was time to pass on her arcane knowledge.
A sorceress muse. That'll certainly be new.
I love how, I love Freddy's excitement about it. Freddy is a nerd, and I like that. You know, yeah, Medusa.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She's staying with me, for now. You did promise my help with her curse, if you recall.
Oh, how's that going?
Better than I might have expected. I have a few old friends who owe me favors, and they're making headway. Medusa is positively giddy at the prospect. She offered to help manage the underworld as repayment, which I can't say I mind.
What? You're kidding, right? Isn't she gonna chow down on your customers?
Not if she wants her curse broken. We have an understanding.
You're braver than I'd be.
Oh, I'm used to handling the odd snake. Frankly, we owe her the opportunity to try.
Aw. I think that my guess is Medusa's only allowed to chow down on the troublemakers. It's like, this person was sexually harassing one of the waitresses. We leave him in your tender, loving care. Hey, Killface. You have missed the trial. You've missed... You missed the big climax. We're just in an epilogue now. We're doing the whole, oh, what was that college movie? Animal House. We're doing the whole Animal House, where are they now thing.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Nor should she.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
Of course.
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days.
Aw.
I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
I do hope Athena gets better. What was the verdict? We convinced Athena to stand down, basically. We convinced Athena that her decision was wrong. And she is full of regret. And now the idols have decided, fuck it, we're going to re-enter the world. We're going to live in the world. We're going to live among humanity.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
I see them online all the time. They're a big hit. Their videos are hilarious.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
And they get a lot of free shoes and concert tickets.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Free shoes, nice.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Aw, yay, Hermes! I like Hermes. And of course they're famous. They're just a tiny little bundle of sunshine. So of course people would just absolutely love them. ACAB on the fridge. Yeah, I think I did see that earlier. It's true. ACAB. Why did she kill Calliope? Because of a, there was a prophecy. Athena received a prophecy from Apollo. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. First pup was named Hermes? Aw. So yeah. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. So Athena interpreted that as the only way to save the idols was to kill Calliope. And then, naturally, she was gonna try to kill Grace and Freddy once Freddy came forward as the new muse. But we sang her out of it. We sang to her and made her realize that she was wrong, and everyone else joined in and sided with us, and Athena decided, well, shit.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
He's probably off fleecing widows out of their pensions as we speak.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
Truffle butter?
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
But he'll be so charming about it that we can't help. Truffle butter? I mean, I would assume butter made out of truffles.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Freddy.
You mean other than incessantly talking about you?
I don't talk about Grace that much. Do I?
I think it's rather commendable how you've taken the remaining idols at Olympus under your wing.
Well, someone has to do it. Just yesterday, I was teaching Athena how to ride a bus. She was so mortified.
All this while preparing for your next big venture. Busy is our new muse.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Wait, what's this?
Well, I figured once you were done with all the promotional tours, you might want to, I don't know, come with me.
Hell yeah.
I thought maybe you missed being the muse. A little. So, we could try the band again. Go on tour.
Hell yes! She didn't confer with her fellows and just off the bitch. Indeed! She did indeed, just off the bitch.
Muse teams up with former Muse to spread music to the world.
I guess. Maybe.
That's awesome. I love it.
Good, because I've been arranging dates at clubs across the country. You two only need to give me the word.
Well. Alright,
How
how's
about
it
you,
going?
Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Fair.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
He does like to apologize.
I told you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
Let him have some relaxation.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No, it's business as always.
Trips to Hades.
I am no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing. Perhaps it's the mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
Oh,
That could be
that's
bad.
not ominous whatsoever.
Is this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns. What more is there to say?
Ever planning on buttoning your shirt? Why? Why would he? When you've got abs like Apollo, why would you ever cover them up? Why would you ever button your shirt when you've got a body like that? I'm pretty sure the only reason he wears that shirt at all is like to accentuate the abs, to frame them, you know? It gives framing to his abs. He only wears a shirt so that it can frame his abs and make them stand out even better. As he should, because damn, he clearly works for that body. I would hope.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Come on, Grace, we both did. And it was amazing.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
If you both don't mind, could Grace and I catch up?
Yay! Smooch.
Don't take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
Smooch, smooch, smooching, smooches. I think we're gonna get
So,
smooches.
I have been doing some thinking, and I have something to say.
I think smooches are
The
coming.
way I obsessed over you all those years, it wasn't healthy, was it? And maybe our relationship changing is a good thing. I'm an adult now. We need to do this over and do it right.
Does that mean you forgive me?
Love song?
Within me there will always be something left behind in shadow. I'm tethered to you, I'm free. I've known, I've loved you before. We were grown, never alone.
Smooches.
Only, if only, we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me.
Yay!
It wasn't too late, it was fate. I've spent so long yearning, observing, seeking the light of your eyes. Now I return, nothing left in reserve. Your eyes, a sunrise.
Yeah, it's a love song.
Only if only
I think we're gonna get a smooch.
we can be brave this time. Finally, Grace, you and me. It wasn't too late. It was fate.
Smooch! We got our smooch. Anyway, cunning, against all odds, and brave on time achievements. And ooh, these credits are going by fast. Like these are some unusual, like these are some really fast credits. I feel like they should have been slower. This one. Actually, Killface, there's still a DLC thing to do. The game, we're not actually done with Stray Gods yet. There is still a DC or a DLC. Susie Goldfish. Not a real name? I mean, it could be. You never know. I did buy the DLC, didn't I? Anyway, for achievements. Cunning achievement for using cunning. The High Road, forgive but don't forget achievement. Against all odds, you survived against all odds. Brave on time, return Freddy's feelings. I did not buy the DLC. Give me a moment. I apparently forgot to buy the DLC. I gotta do that real quick. Would help if I was actually typing it in correctly, in the right spot. No panda in Britain, no wonder there's riots. Alright. I think I need to close the game in order to install the DLC, so... There it is. Filipino spaghetti. Just sweet spaghetti. Interesting. I've never had Jollibees, and I don't even know if, I mean, I'd imagine Canada has it, but I don't know if, like, I don't even know if Ottawa has it or anything. Anyway. Orpheus. Okay, so I guess we have to...
me there will always be.
Huh? Do I have to... Cool. Start your new DLC using choices from Stray Gods. Nice. I'm allergic to peaches. You could theoretically kill me. Creator of Jollibee's died in an institution. The schedule incriminating.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend. One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
Orpheus and Charon.
Aha! I knew it. You invited me here to play so you could riddle me with questions.
Aww.
I see right through you, boatman. You're kind to be concerned, but everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I like that.
All right, maybe it's not fine. What's wrong? That is an excellent question. If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here? Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant. The thing is, after the Muse destroyed the throne, I thought my task was done. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion.
Aw.
Even Benny.
Aw, Benny!
Not me. I expected it, I wanted it, yet I remain. Why is that?
Too much self-awareness. The others had lost sight of who they were over the thousands of years, and he never did.
I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion.
Sexy.
But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? Now this and now then, I will find my place again. I knew it all along. There's always one more song.
Ah, nice. There's just something so funny to me about Hermes just standing there behind him. just like that camera pan to Hermes just standing there watching. I love it.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died. I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Hey,
Deep down,
Jenna.
I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
AI stuff? Ugh. Fuck AI. I'm sorry, Jenna, but fuck AI. AI is terrible.
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
Oh, you. Hermes, you loser. Also, I really appreciate the love that Benny gets in this DLC so far. Everyone loves Benny. Clearly Benny was a breakout character in the original game. Like, I assume that there was just like people like talked a lot about Benny. That people just like, hey Benny, yeah, Benny, I love Benny. So they just decided to throw in a few extra references to him here. I miss Benny.
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm an influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
is such an awkward conversation. Because they both feel awkward. It's really awkward, but, like, somehow also, like...
anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing. Not, like, intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
Psychopope? Psychopope! The word is psychopomp, but psychopope. Oh, Hermes. Psychopope. That said, I mean... Psychopope is $1 million idea. Right? Tell me you wouldn't watch a movie called Psychopope. Like some sort of horror, like a horror movie. Psychopope.
Do you mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd.
Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song.
Just don't get hit by a car, dude.
But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Aw, poor Orpheus. One more song
I
achievement.
suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
Probably not.
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Corone. I keep calling him Charon, but yeah, Corone. You know, he's lucky that he was brought out in New York City, because no one would look twice at a dude dressed like this in New York City. Right? People are just like, see a guy dressed in leather and leather skirt and like... glance at him and be like, that reminds me, whatever happened to the naked cowboy?
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Pope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but...
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
That seems very likely, in fact.
Yeah, Hades does seem like he must... Hades... This game does make it sound like Hades was an ass. He looks like he would be in a shit band whose name was like a complete sentence, or at least way too long of a fragment. You're not wrong, Scapegoat. Yeah, the sheer number of people in New York City means that no one has time to pay attention to anyone else. It doesn't matter how weird the person looks. You don't have time. It's fucking New York City. You saw weirder shit on the subway earlier. Probably actual shit.
I'm alive? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Yeah! Oh, this is your thing.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you! Ha ha!
Yep.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it! Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes! A new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No. We're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle.
Indeed.
Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
That was funny. I like that. That was really good. Also, we still talk about the legend of Orpheus and Eurydice. So yeah, that is a hell of a story that he had. "22 twice is 47. Sure. And you will know us by the trailer for RBS. There is one song I like by "And You Will Know Us by the Trail of Our Dead." I actually do kind of like that name as well. But also, they made my head sing for quite some time. That's funny.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
True.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
Hermes is just adorable. Hermes is just the most adorable person. Who voices them again? I need to remind myself who voices them because they do such a good job on the delivery of everything. Erika Ishii. The Erika Ishii just... Their delivery of Hermes' lines is so good. Hi, Lucas. It's just... I don't know anything about Ishii, but I want to believe that they are this excitable. I want to believe that they're a ball of sunshine as well. You know, like just a perfect little cinnamon roll of a person.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all... fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh, no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept.
I like that. The gods of the stories are all fickle, vain, damaged goods. No, they still are. Yep. Yeah. Vain, fickle, damaged. Yeah. That describes like 98% of the idols. Yeah. No. You're absolutely got it in one.
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No. That sounds like it would take forever.
You have
What?
a whole lifetime, right?
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Ooh. Hermes. These two flirting with each other? Pocket change. I like the pocket the way it is. The fact that Orpheus has been hearing Orpheus say shit was surprising. This thing's like, I'm rather shit with a sword. Like, really? Throwing that in now? After all this time, you're gonna Now you're gonna start swearing? Alright.
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
What? Aphrodite? No way.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Tinder?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man. I guess there's that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
What the hell was that delivery? What was that delivery of speed dating? I wish there was a way to go back.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love, I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice, and I'll find it tonight.
Okay, hey Kiki. I mean, we could go random, but one with cat ears? We've got to go with the one with cat ears, right? Like, we have to try we have to go with the one with the cat ears, right? We're all agree the one with cat ears. If you're not down with the one with cat ears, I don't even know what we're doing here.
What's up, guys? Like and subscribe. I'm here with
Orpheus?
Speed Dating Time.
I actually prefer if it were just you and me.
Do you know how many followers I have?
No?
3. Then tell me, Orpheus.
3. Okay, this one was a mistake. So I'm starting to think this lady may have been a mistake, but also, I mean, look, I've had live chats that are like 3 people, so I feel it. I currently have 8 people in this chat. There's 8 people in this chat right now, so I feel her.
What is your vibe?
What is vibe?
Like, what is your vibe?
Yeah, I mean, what does vibe mean?
Like, vibe.
No, I don't know vibe. What a shame. You really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people? Still looking for new love, and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books, and not that internet. I'll find a true love, and it'll soothe me like a balm. I guess next time's a charm.
Let's see, random or date who yearns for love. I feel like this one will be a disaster.
Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Huh, crazy, right?
It's so nice to find someone who understands the pain.
Of course I do.
Love someone so much to see them ever again.
It's the worst.
Because you make a deal with the king of the underworld to set your loved one free.
Huh?
But then you turn around and she's dragged back down into Hades for eternity.
That's really interesting.
I am an interesting person.
Not great at sarcasm, but also I love that one of the photos was him like she's stalking him.
So glad to hear that the suitors of today are willing to open up in pursuit of a truer love. I'll find a new love, one to share the past with me. Epic, poetic, it's us against the world. It's so compelling, can't wait to make some memories. Let the future unfurl.
So there's a man who looks intelligent, or there's a date with marvelous hair. Intelligence or good hair? So, what are we prioritizing here? Are we going to prioritize intelligence or good hair? What's the most important trait in a potential partner? Exactly, Vanna. Magnificent hair.
Your
Marvelous.
face, it reminds me of someone familiar, like someone I used to know. A face that belonged to a terrible monster, a snake-headed gorgon who feasts on men's organs, a creature to pity, but still kinda pretty. What I'm trying to say is, in a snake-headed way, you look really nice tonight. I meant it as a compliment.
Well,
That was a compliment. Okay, shake it off, Orpheus. It's only a matter of time till you find the one. I'll find a new love and they'll accept my compliments. Once more, a true love, they'll compliment me back. I'll find a great love who has the taste for eloquence. Time for another crack.
in a snake-headed way, you look nice. You remind me of Medusa. I meant it as a compliment. I like that. That one was so funny. That one was great. Anyway, smartly dressed man. What's that song about women liking a well-dressed man, a smart-dressed man?
Got no problems, just got bank, making that money, savvy young blank. Take you to Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. Best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold me. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold me too. You would be good with me, because I am good with money. And I would be good with you, cause I assume that you like money too.
Zed top, yeah. You remind me of the babe what babe? I mean, who doesn't like money? That said, I feel like Orpheus would be like... I feel like Orpheus wouldn't care too much about money.
What's the point in sitting upon a golden throne if at the end of all your life you're sitting alone? What's the point in buying a costly meal for two In the end, the only one eating it is you. What's the point in forging a tiny statue man without another statue to hold his tiny statue hand? I will not be there. Money's only good for the good that it can do. So your money is no good.
Oh man, I just made that guy sad.
It's a lesson we must all learn, I suppose. I'll find a new love who'll throw away their gold for me once more. A true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo.
I ask myself that all the time. What the fuck is a kangaroo? Anyway, that one was nice. I feel like we made that dude question his entire existence, though. Anyway, start with a joke.
All right, this time let's start with a joke. My, if you're down here on Earth, then I guess that the heavens must be missing a muse.
Hey! This is going well.
Is that funny? No, I mean, start the conversation. It's just a little joke. Where's that bell?
What the fuck?
I always thought myself witty. Perhaps I missed my calling. I'll find a new love who thinks that I've charm and grace, and honest and true love who laughs a little less. We can share stories of comedies and glory. Who shall be next?
I love her. He's just sitting there like, that was weird. Alright, Soulful Eyes. Let's go with Soulful Eyes. Oh, she's cute.
The longest day, I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
I like her. I like her voice.
We'll find a new love. Is this a new love?
She's got a nice voice. She's got like a soulful quality to it. It's good.
It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Hey!
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later?
I found a new love, now that I can finally see this will be true love, the light of my love. Spoiled for choices, I knew that this would be easy, and all in one night.
Guess definitely not the one who Mr. Lost Love. I mean, gotta be her, right? I mean, we gotta.
You are the one that I want.
You are the one that I want.
And you are the one that I need.
You are the one that I need.
Our hearts are the same, nothing could get in our way. That is why we agree that this will be
the best long distance relationship.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did I not mention I'm moving to Fiji?
No.
For 10 long years, give or take 10 years more. Let's say 30 years to be safe.
Okay.
Ooh. I mean, could still make it work. Fiji's nice.
Almost a new love, but fate is pointing me elsewhere. Perhaps a true love, but not meant
I mean, why can't he move to Fiji?
Love mustn't be what the fates are driving me to find, or else it would be easy.
Ne'er did the path of true love run easy.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet, also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another. Accept it.
What?
And you? Yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot.
What?
And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right. And you
What?
two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize. It's perfection.
What?
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
What? How did he just like? How did he just thruple with Money Man so he can finance the trips back and forth to Fiji? Right? Hey, good idea, Buttercup. Good idea. Now we're thinking. But yeah, like that is like he barely knew these people. He didn't even meet some of these people. I was like, yeah, you two would be perfect together.
Tonight, perhaps, yet I won't despair just yet. I'll know my true love when I see it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. There are lots of other...
There's still tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall find my new love for certain.
You might want to lower expectations just a bit. Mortals have been at this a while, and it's supposed to be harder now than ever.
Oh, sweet innocent Hermes, how much do you know of love? The kind that moves mountains.
I had a friend once. I mean, I thought they were more than a friend, but... Well, turns out they didn't really see me for me.
Aww.
It's hard, you know?
Poor Hermes.
Finding that one person who you'll fit with forever.
Wise words. Eurydice was such a one for me, but perhaps it is not such a simple thing to replicate.
Indeed not.
Time to try the next place mortals like to meet, I guess.
This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Lead on, my friend.
Alright. Good place to stop. That speed dating was hilarious. So yeah, so far so good. It's really Orpheus is really. So yeah, as far as the main game goes, as far as the main story goes, that was really good. I like the conclusion. I like that we ended on a smooch. We got our smooch. Smooch, 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 smooch. You should try speed dating. I don't know that I'd want to try speed dating in Cornwall, frankly. Hell, I don't know if Cornwall even has anywhere for speed dating, frankly. Not particularly. Oh, so you have to pay. Fuck that. Like, you know, everyone in Cornwall. Cornwall just sucks. Cornwall sucks for dating. Anyway, I really like this game. This is such a good, fun game. Trial was great, and then the smooch. Grace and Freddy found true love. Yay. And Orpheus is so screwed. I like the DLC more. The DLC is more comedically focused. Like, the DLC clearly has a more comedic focus than the main game. The main game's got a lot of really good, like, drama and tension and stuff. I loved the main game. The DLC, Orpheus DLC so far has been really funny. And we will continue it next week. Will Orpheus find true love? You could always get with Hermes. On a random note, I was curious, so I went on Archive of Our Own to look up the most popular ships for Stray Gods. No surprise. Grace and Freddy, the most popular, followed by Grace and Persephone. And then everyone else was way down the list. Grace and Apollo was third at like a quarter of like Grace and Freddy. So yeah, it was just like Grace and Freddy like into the thousands. Grace and Persephone into the thousands. Grace and Apollo, a few hundred. And then below that, yeah, it was just not much. So, yeah, people really liked Grace with either Freddy or Persephone. Way more than they liked her with Apollo or Pan. To a frankly hilarious degree. That's the thing, because I mean, that site usually likes dudes. You know, it's a site that's got a lot of love for dudes. Because I think most fanfiction is written by women. So apparently even the women were like, nah, Apollo, nah, fuck Apollo, fuck Pan. Anyway. Thanks for coming. I'll see you all again on Sunday, presumably. So, good night for now.